Elon Musk says, don't DeFi DeFi. The Bank of America says that DeFi could be potentially more disruptive than Bitcoin, and Mark Cuban says that DeFi is the future. In a world where governments are printing money like crazy, and if you put your money on a bank account, you are going to be lucky if you get 2% of interest rate, there are people on the DeFi space that are making 4%, 12%, even 20% annually on their investments. So today we are going to talk about DeFi, or decentralized finance. 안녕하십니까? Nicolas입니다, and welcome to the video number 6 on this series where I'm trying to explain Bitcoin, crypto, and all this crazy ecosystem for beginners and developers as well. If you have been watching our videos before, thank you so much for your support and for still being here with us. And if you like my explanations and you like the way I teach and explain things, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, because your support helps me continue with this series, because still there is too much to explain. So let's get started with DeFi. DeFi is an umbrella term for many kinds of applications, but at their core, they are all financial applications and they are decentralized. That means there is no middleman, there is no third party, and everything runs on smart contracts. The DeFi world is exploding. There are too many new things coming up all the time. So I'm gonna give you some examples of what you can do right now with DeFi. For example, we have smart contract powered banks. We have applications right now where you can go and deposit money and you can lend it to people and get interest rate, or also you can go and you can borrow money, and then of course you're gonna have to repay, but all this will be completely decentralized and automatic without dealing with any humans whatsoever. We also have decentralized exchanges where you can trade your coins and you can buy and sell without having to even reveal your email, for example. You could even buy insurance against hackers, and you can even bet on decentralized casinos. Now, before we keep going, just make sure that all these videos are for educational purposes only. You should do your own research and you should use them at your own risk. This is only for educational purposes only. Now, before I can get started showing you the biggest players of the DeFi ecosystem, first we need to understand one concept that is very, very important for the DeFi world, and that is the concept of stable coins. A stable coin is a cryptocurrency, literally a cryptocurrency. You can send it, you can trade it, you can put it in your wallet, all that stuff, but it is pegged or anchored to the US dollar. That means that the value of one stable coin is equals to $1 US. That's why they say stable coin in the name. It's stable. It doesn't go up and down like Bitcoin does. It's stable, 1 to 1. Usually, these cryptocurrencies are backed by a company. So for example, we have USDT, we have USDC, we have also BUSD. In the case of BUSD, this is backed by Binance, which is an exchange. So Binance is promising that your 1 BUSD equals to $1 US that they have on their bank account, for example. Now, the cool thing about stable coins is that, of course, first of all, it's stable. So if I buy a stable coin today, tomorrow is gonna be worth the same, $1, one stable coin. But also, the fact that they are a cryptocurrency means that I can do stuff with them. I can program things with them. We can use smart contracts with stable coins. Here is when we start building awesome stuff. One example of an awesome DeFi project is Aave, or Eve. I don't know how to say it. The point is, Aave Eve is a liquidity pool. What that means is basically like a bank where you can borrow money, or also you can go and lend money to people. Here, for example, is where, as of today, you can deposit USDT, or let's say BUSD, and you can make 9 to 12% per year just borrowing that money to people. And now the coolest thing about all this is that it's decentralized. I can just lend my money to people and I can receive interest rate on that money without having to deal with any human. Everything is programmed, everything is on the smart contract, which is amazing. Now, thanks to smart contracts, thanks to this awesomeness, right now Aave, or Eve, has $9 billion under management. There are $9 billion of people depositing and loaning from the Aave platform. And here, there are no humans on the process. Now, let's move on from Aave and talk about decentralized exchanges, or DEXs. Binance, Coinbase, Bitkey, all these are centralized exchanges. This means that if I want to sell you my Bitcoin on Binance, Binance is going to take a commission, a trading fee. Also, Binance can close my account, they can limit my account, they can do whatever they want with my account because it's a centralized exchange. Now, these centralized exchanges are the complete opposite. For example, Uniswap or SushiSwap or PancakeSwap, or so many of them out there, they are run by code, they are not run by people. In a decentralized exchange, the users are the ones that provide the liquidity, and for doing this, they receive some trading fees. A pool is how we can exchange tokens without a middleman. For example, if I want to exchange my Wi-Fi tokens for link tokens, I will have to go to a Wi-Fi link liquidity pool. A liquidity pool is basically like a smart contract that has two symbols, Wi-Fi and link. And now what I will do is I will put some Wi-Fi tokens on that contract, and that contract will give me some link tokens. As you can see, it's a 100% automated process. So that's a liquidity pool. Again, a smart contract that has two sets of tokens that it receives one and it can spill the other, okay? Now, the point is that users can be the ones providing the liquidity for the pool. So let's say, for example, that you have $1,000, right? And you want to invest this $1,000. What you can do is, let's say you buy 500 BUSD or USDT, some stable coin, and then you buy 500 worth of Ethereum. Now you have BUSD and Ethereum. You are going to put your BUSD and your Ethereum into a USD Ethereum pool. And if I, for example, I'm using a decentralized exchange and I want to buy Ethereum and I have BUSD, what I will do is I will use your pool. And because I'm using your pool, you will get some fees of that transaction because I'm basically using the pool that you are the liquidity provider of. Remember, the coolest thing about all this is that that's all in code. Code is law. Literally, in all this process, there is no humans involved. This is all automatic. You are going to put your BUSD and your Ethereum, you're going to start getting the fees automatically. And if I want to, let's say, buy Ethereum with my BUSD, I'm gonna use your pool and I'm gonna just get my coins automatically. Nobody is gonna interfere on that trade. There is no exchange checking my email or my papers, nothing like that. Everything is running on code, literally. And now for our last example of applications in this crazy DeFi world, there are websites right now where using stable coins like USDT, USDC, all those things, you can literally bet on almost anything that you want. Like anything that's going on in the world, you can bet on that. For example, just now I found two crazy bets. One is that you can bet if the Tokyo Olympics are going to be cancelled or not. And also you can bet who is going to have more money by the end of April. Is it going to be Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos? You can literally bet on that. As you can see, DeFi is crazy, it's unstoppable, and it's only getting started. We are only seeing the beginning of that. Now, before I go, I just want to let you know that I agree with you if you're thinking that everything that I say sounds too good to be true. Like I talked about DeFi today, we talked about NFTs before, smart contracts, shared computer, mining, like all these things. Yeah, they sound too good to be true. Maybe you're thinking like, hey, what is the catch? Like there has to be something wrong with this. There has to be a problem with this industry. There is something that I'm not telling you. And that's true. I haven't been talking about the problems of the Bitcoin industry. How, for example, mining Bitcoin might be bad for the environment and all the things we have to consider. Like all these things I haven't talked about. And that's what's gonna be on the next video. The next video is going to be about the problems of the crypto industry. So if you have any comments, any questions, anything that you think that maybe crypto is not so good at, like what about this, what about that, all these things, please leave them on the comments because I'm going to be looking at those comments and we're going to talk about the problems of this whole industry on the next video. I want to be the first one to tell you that it's not perfect. Everything is not as good as it looks. There are some problems and we're going to discuss it on the next video. So make sure you leave all your skepticism and all your questions and all your things on the comments, okay? Thank you so much for your support. I wouldn't be able to do this without you and without your support. Like I said, that's it. Thank you. Leave a like, please subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to be happy. Don't forget to eat kimchi. 감사합니다. 사랑해요. See you on the next one. Problems of crypto coming up next. Bye bye.